The following production is brought to you by the Talkin' Buds Leaf Show.
Here we go, Talkin' Buds Leaf Show playoff post-game edition. Go ahead. Just go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I don't even know. I don't know. Series is over. Let's just start it there. We might as well just skip this conversation and start talking about the offseason and the contracts and what they got to do moving forward, because
you were texting me during the game saying you're texting me during the game saying these guys need to be studied.
Yeah, they do. It's actually insane. I don't even know. Like, one of my friends texted me. I texted him, and he texted me back going, there's no explanation. And honestly, at this point, I mean, there is an explanation, but ultimately, it's unbelievable how they just can't do it. It's just like, it really is like beyond, I can't even comprehend it. Like, it's just so insane.
I thought it was an absolutely pathetic effort tonight from your two top guys.
Yeah.
The fucking loser energy that just radiates off Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner in these situations is like you said, it cannot be, you cannot properly describe it. It is just like brutal plays all night long. You talk about the default settings all the time. Mitch Marner, please, Mitch, go out there again and try another cutesy little behind the back pass at some point when we just need to score a goal and get back in this hockey game. Austin Matthews with a fucking terrible play that leads to a shorthanded goal. It's just like 1 and 13. And we're doing this literally immediately after the game. I cannot wait to read the fucking smarmy, smart-ass comments that come out of these guys' mouths. Oh, well, we don't care what you guys say outside the room. We have belief inside. You're fucking 1 and 13. It is just, I don't care about anything else. I don't care about the fourth line, the third line, exactly. Max Domi, Anthony Stolarz, fucking Craig Berube. I don't care. I don't care about any of that.
Yeah.
This is about 5 guys who have been here through all of this. And it's about 2 guys specifically. One who is at this moment in time the highest paid player in the NHL, and another one who is going to seek to become the highest paid winger in the National Hockey League in a few weeks. And time and time and time and time and time again, these guys, it's not even that they come up, they're non-existent. They're non-factors. They are non-factors.
It's why they need to be studied. It's mind-boggling. And you kind of just, my thought too coming into this was like, I really don't have the patience to discuss board checking and breakouts and power plays and penalty kills. Like, I'm done with it. I'm over it. It's just at some point in one of these games, like, they just got to find a way to win. I don't care how they win. I don't care how they do it. It's just, I'm not getting into the nitty gritty details of what I thought about that game, because at this point it's just like laughable.
And any hero online that's going to say, oh, it's still 3-2. It's like, man, like, how that was a disgraceful effort tonight from the star players.
Donut is just unbelievable.
And just and it's like, it's so them. Like, you talked about Leafy all year. The fucking power play is just back to just being terrible again. Like, Linus Ullmark looks like the second coming. Granted, they're not getting the first really 3 games. They're just getting pucks on net, getting traffic in front of them, bang him in. Now again, Mitch Marner. Please do another behind the back pass, Mitch. Please, it might work this time. Try again. Like, just pathetic.
Yeah, the power play too. They had that one power play where eventually Nye's got the slash, but that was That was honestly the best minute power play I've ever seen them have in terms of moving the puck quickly and firing pucks on net. But again, that's all well and good. But at some point in one of these games, you have to convert. And then the power plays later, it didn't work. Then they gave up a shorty, and it's just, how many times have we? I 100% knew they were going to lose that game tonight. It's just like they're playing an elimination game at Scotiabank Arena. It's just the vibe. It was all there. It's just,
Ryan. You know what? You know what? I'm the idiot. I'm the idiot. Okay. I was walking around at work today, going, I feel good about tonight. I think they're going to close it out tonight. I like their game in Game 4. I feel pretty good about tonight. Man, what a fucking moron I am. What a moron. And within the first 5 minutes of that hockey game, like, they're not winning. Like no. they have no jump. Like, it's just the Sens are just settling in now, clogging up the middle, collapsing 5 guys in the D zone. Allmark seeing everything. It's just,
yeah, they didn't really get, like, there was, Austin Matthews had one, probably the best chance he'll have all series on a 2-on-1, and he fires it over the net. And then Mitch Marner had an opportunity coming down the middle, even though there was some traffic, but he did get kind of a clean look, didn't convert. And then the rest of the night, I just thought they didn't really have any grade A chances. I didn't think Allmark was in a stressful position at all during the game. I thought he was just looked relaxed, settled in, saw everything. Wasn't a lot of traffic in front. It's just the fact they just went out there and put up a 0 is just garbage.
They need to take Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, William Nylander, John Tavares, and Morgan Riley into a room, and they need to perform an exorcism, because the loser energy that just, like I said, radiates off these guys. And I can't, you know what I cannot listen to for the next 2 days is, and everyone's going to say it, is, well, you know what? You got 2 more chances here to change the narrative. If you walked in to a court of law and you presented evidence like a 1-13 record that these guys possess, they would go guilty. Like, it's just, it's overwhelming. They can't do it. And I said it in the last episode, and I'm going to say it again. If they pick up a win at some point in Game 6 or Game 7, you take it to the bank that we will not be leaving that game going, wow, Matthews really elevated his game. Wow, Mitch Marner. No, it won't be. It won't. It'll be the story of the first 3 games. Someone in the bottom 6 or a defenseman scored a big goal, and Anthony Stolar stood on his head. That's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take. And then I don't want to get too far into this, but it needs to be said, okay? If by by the grace of God, you end up winning either Game 6 or Game 7, look who's waiting for you in the next round.
I'm okay with that, though. Like, I people have brought that point up to me. I can stomach getting destroyed by the Florida Panthers because they're just a better hockey team.
Yeah.
They have better players. They play a better system. They're loaded with talent. They got a better goaltender, a Hall of Famer. I'm fine with that. Like, that's fine. I don't expect them to beat that team. But if you somehow find a way to just piss away this series, the excuses are done. Like, it's just like, it's the ultimate. I mean, that's why this series was a win-win. It's like you're playing a weaker team, you get to the next round, or you find a way to screw this up. And it's just like, what do you even say at this point? I know all these guys are really talented players, and that's all great and well and good and whatever, but like, it's just, it's actually like these guys' mental health has to be affected at this point. Like,
dude,
it's like they have to be disbanded. It's just, it's like a bad toxic relationship. You gotta get out of it.
Yes, like, it's and that's what you're seeing out there, man. Like, I saw people on Twitter tonight talking about the demons. Like, that's what it is. Like, they need to take these guys into a room and have an exorcism.
It's not even funny anymore. Like, I'm actually these guys are probably emotionally damaged. Like,
this will be like a historic sports story. Like, it's funny, everyone always says, well, they're like the San Jose Sharks, the Thornton and Marlowe San Jose Sharks. That team went to a fucking cup final. That team would make it to the West final and lose. Yeah. Like this team can't win a round. This team can't win a fourth game in a series.
Yeah.
They can't do it. It's remarkable. If they blow this, Ryan, this will go down as like a one of a kind story. They need to make a documentary about this era of Leafs hockey and these core players and just their complete inability to like bear down and land the kill shot. They can't do it.
They can't find any way to win. Like, it's insane. Like, you think at some point a puck would go in off somebody's back, or like they would eventually finally have an opportunity to score a goal. But it's just like, no matter what happens, no matter who they are playing, they just cannot find a way to win. They just can't do it.
The NBA 82 game grind is done, and now the real fun begins. The NBA playoffs are here, and it's time for all the high-stakes drama, clutch moments, and jaw-dropping plays.
I can't wait. If you're looking to make the playoffs even more exciting, DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered as an official sports betting partner of the NBA.
Try placing a bet on your favorite player's performance. Will they drop 30 points, 40, or more? It's your call.
Here's something special for first-timers. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly.
Make it a playoff run to remember with DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN. That's code THPN for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/ice.
Some quotes are starting to trickle onto Twitter here. Austin Matthews, we're a confident group in here. We're in a good spot here. Austin Matthews, the execution at times wasn't there. We've been a good road team all season. We won 3, they won 2. Mitch Marner, it's not supposed to be easy. We've been a great road team all year. Mitch Marner, we had our looks and didn't capitalize on them. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat.
Yeah, it's just you're out of excuses. Yeah, you had you had a couple good chances tonight, but guess what? They didn't go in the net. I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at the panel. You know what I see? 4-0. That's what I see. I see a big
Austin
0.
Matthews had as clean a look as you're going to get in a playoff game and fucking wired
that guy,
wide.
That guy needs to be studied. What happened to his wrist shot? What happened to that guy's scoring ability? It's just gone. His injury, like whatever injury this is so. It'd be interesting to see whatever happens if he gets a surgery done or he finds a way to get fully healed. I'm very interested to see if that old Austin Matthews comes back, because he is
like ever
gone. He is gone. His ability to put the puck in the net is. I know he still had 30 goals this year and he's still like an extremely talented dude, but I'm sorry, if you've been watching this guy's whole career, his ability to just wind up a wrist shot and blow it past guys or having chances on the dot or on the hash mark or whatever, like it's gone. He can't score anymore. Insane.
It's remarkable to watch.
What injury can do that?
Like, he's had wrist problems throughout his career, and if you watch him out there, you can see him favoring it at times, and it's just Again, that'll all come out when the season's over. We'll find out what's up with him, but it's. I'm almost at a loss for words here. It's weird. Like in previous years, when stuff like this happens, I come on here and I'm fuming. I'm so angry. And right now, I kind of have this feeling of, to be completely honest with you, I kind of have this feeling of indifference. I'm just kind of like,
how many times can you sit
here you go again?
Like
how many times can I watch this? Yeah.
You're just
how many times
used to it at this point. And it's just like the organization can honestly look at one another in the eye and go, we gave it our best shot. We gave this team every opportunity with these elite players to do something. and they just haven't been able to do it. So we have to
No.
move on into another direction. Like they could honestly look at themselves and say that.
And like Marner is gone, man.
Yo,
Like Mitch Marner.
I think
is
he might
gone.
be gone regardless.
Yes. Yeah. Mitch Marner is gone.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's just it's a weird situation. Like it really is too. And it's just it's going to come with so much. Oh, could you trade away at 100-point player? But again, it comes back to what I just said. It's like we could all look at each other in the eye and go, we gave it our best go.
And I'm sorry, I don't care that he's an 100-point player when you perform the way this guy performs in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Like, you got to. This is my take on Mitch Marner, okay? When he is in a situation like the Four Nations, where he's playing behind guys like McDavid, like McKinnon, he's well suited to succeed in a supporting role behind those elite talents. When you ask him to be a primary driver in these high stakes moments, the guy folds like a fucking cheap lawn chair. Yeah. And like I said, he reverts back to his default setting. I'm watching him tonight, and it's like, are you really trying all this stuff in the ozone again? You're really trying to like feather a pass through 5 white sweaters? Like, is this what we're doing again?
Yeah.
And the stats flying around, like I sent you the stat that was flying around on Twitter where it was like
5 points
in games 5, 6, and 7 of a playoff series between 2019 and 2024 last year. He has 5 points in 16 games played. Yeah. 0 goals, 0. And this fucking guy is going to have the audacity to ask this organization, or any organization for that matter, for $14 million. The good news for him is there's a guy in Pittsburgh right now who is just salivating to give him that money.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, is another team could easily justify paying him a lot of money. If you're a team in this league looking for elite talent, you can justify paying him that. And guess what? He'll come over here, all his baggage will be gone, and he'll probably end up scoring a big goal in the playoffs, which is totally fine.
And what did I just say about the Four Nations? Like if he ends up going somewhere where he can be in a role where he was in the Four Nations, where yes, he's a top player on that team, but he's not like the guys on that team were McDavid, McKinnon, Crosby. Those were the guys.
Also,
Makar.
That Four Nations was pretty physical, but at some point it becomes like these are the most skilled players in the world, and like the style of game is gonna just like it's gonna just kind of cater to more, like it's almost cater to his game more. Like when you're in these series and you're playing a bunch of mucky dudes on the other side who are just all they're gonna do is get the stick in the lane and get in front of you and just annoy you. Like it's just he just cannot succeed in this environment. He really can't. He can't forecheck. He can't find space for himself. All the plays that he usually makes are no longer available, and he just can't. He can't adjust. He can't find another way to make an impact. It's just, and then he just becomes kind of another guy out there. And I understand that him and Matthews have done like a good job defensively, but like, come on, like at some point, it's just that there's a lot of goofs out there who could play good defensive hockey for you. Like you need your star players to eventually score a goddamn goal.
Would you make any lineup changes ahead of Game 6?
No, I don't care. Okay. Put Robertson back in.
Yeah, take Pacioretty out, but shuffle the fucking
Put Robertson back in for all I care.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like if these 4 guys, like you look at them tonight, we already talked. Matthews and Marner were fucking awful tonight. John Tavares looked
he didn't look good tonight.
Over his skis all night. He looked exhausted. He looked behind the play. To be honest, I thought he played well in the second half of Game 4, but overall, I've not liked William Nylander's intensity for this whole series.
No, he's another guy who's just, I don't know, looking for too many stretch passes.
Yeah.
That was
looking for a breakaway up at the red line. Yeah.
They were looking for that stretch pass, and they had the opportunity a couple times, but now the Sens are like, we're going to make sure we have a man back there. We're not going to give up an opportunity or whatever.
It's
don't know.
fascinating too to watch the Sens, who for the game 1 and then 2 and 3 at times looked totally shell shocked and totally like overwhelmed by the moment, and now they looked like the Leafs in games 2 and 3, just calm, cool, and collected. Just everybody's in position, like you said, sticks in the lanes, collapsing 5 guys in the D zone.
But I honestly don't think anything changed from their end, though. I think they've been playing pretty consistently the whole time. I think just now the Leafs look like they're gripping their sticks, and they're just not like their demeanor is now gone. Because look at the goals tonight. Like the Shabbat goal is a classic playoff goal. You can't really fault anyone. You get a shot through traffic, and then you give up a brutal 2-on-1. So it's not like Stolar's was like bad or anything. It was just kind of the same way this series is gone. They got their 2 goals. Usually the Leafs get their 2 goals, but instead tonight they put up a big fat 0, and that's the difference. Steven Lorenz deking himself out on yeah, like
one
that was
last
brutal.
I want to hit on this one last time before we get out of here. Just like, it's very clear that this is like a psychological thing with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's
shocking. It's insane.
I think they're in this situation. I think they've had there's been so many instances where they haven't been able to get it done. The market heats up, and I think that they feel that. Like, you can see it on their faces. I'm talking about Matthews and Marner specifically. Like Mitch Marner, this situation that's happening right now is ultimately why Mitch Marner was even considering leaving in the first place, and why I think chances are getting higher and higher every day that he ultimately will leave. Because I think
he's gone.
We talk about the baggage. This is the baggage. It's like I think these guys, they don't do well when the heat gets turned up here, but it's like, you guys, you're 1-13.
Yeah,
like,
I'm sorry.
That is staggering.
Heat is like that. To me, it's just, I'm so over that. I'm so over the heat and the pressure or whatever. It's like, you created this pressure yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know why they can't score a goal in an elimination game. I don't know why. Like, it's is there anything like, maybe I need like a sports historian to come on here and really name anything that's like this? Like,
I'm telling you, man, it's psychological.
Is so offensively gifted, and they score big goals in the regular season, and even the first couple games they're kind of firing, putting pucks in, and then all of a sudden they just when it's time to get it done or time to win a big game, they just cannot get on the board. They cannot get good chances towards the net. It's just it's mind-boggling at this point. Because I don't know what the answer is.
They don't play with any intensity. They like I said, it's that 1-13 stat is tattooed in these guys' minds. They don't play with any intensity. They go out there and they start the game going, holy fuck, if we lose this, it's going to be 1-4. They're going out there on Thursday night and they're going to go, holy fuck, if we lose this game, it's going to be 1-14. And they play not to lose, and then they end up losing. They don't go out there. There's like, remember in the first few shifts of games 1 and 2, I distinctly remember the puck goes into the Senators zone. Nyes and Matthews are in there, taking the body, aggressive on the floor. Where was that?
Yeah.
None of that tonight, because we're petrified that we may lose this game, and it just permeates through the rest of the lineup. I'm telling you, they need to make a 30 for 30 on this core, and how they just could not get it done. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it really is. It's insanity. I don't even know. I'm at a loss for words at this point.
Yeah.
I love it's like a post-mortem episode. Like
dude, how can it not be?
I know,
I said, I can't wait for some hero to just come along and be like, relax, it's 3-2. Come, like, fuck off. Yeah. Like, seriously, like, this is, how can you watch these? It isn't even about the fact that they lost. It's about the fact that it's this core group once again coming up. That's what everyone's so upset about. It's not that they lost. If they went out there tonight and it was just another hard-fought OT game, it bounced and go their way, they lose 4-3 in OT again.
The way they lost tonight, yeah.
Yeah. You come away from it and you go, listen, like, it is what it is. They look good again. Bounces didn't go their way. It's been a tight series, whatever. to go out tonight and to have your best players fucking do that again. It's just punching you in the face, and it's frustrating because every year we just convince ourselves. It's like the meme with the mask, the guy's wearing the mask but he's crying underneath. It's like every year we just convince ourselves this is different. This is different.
I don't think
and it's
we
like
do.
it
I
is.
don't think
it
we
is.
do.
You can change every deck chair has been changed. Every single one except these guys. Every single one. And guess what? The same shit happens over and over and over. Meanwhile, the puck dropped 17 minutes ago on the Edmonton Oilers and the LA Kings. The Edmonton Oilers have Calvin Pickard in the net. Calvin Pickard. And they came back to tie the series at 2 games apiece because Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are like, we're not fucking losing. We never lose to the LA Kings. We're not fucking losing to the LA Kings.
No.
You could, and that's just not how it goes here.
No, it's not. It's going to be a painful experience.
Like, we're all going to be sitting down on Thursday night just being like, oh God, here we go. Like,
that's how I felt tonight, honestly.
Yeah.
As soon as I sat down, like, there's no way they're winning this game.
uh,
Picturing them winning they've never won a big game in that building. Like, they've never.
No.
There's no way they were winning that game. The only chance they have is in Game 6 because they won on the road in Game 6 against Tampa, and that's the only somewhat evidence that you have that maybe something could happen. But if they lose Thursday night, it is over. It is so over. It is insane how over it is if they lose Thursday.
Someone else needs to take the bull by the horns on Thursday and lead this team to a W because these fucking guys aren't going to do it. Like, it's going to have to be number 23. It's going to have to be Willie. It's going to have to be maybe John. It's not going to be Matthews and Marner. Someone else needs to just make up their mind and go, we are not losing this hockey game. Yeah. Anthony Stolarz, somebody.
Yeah.
Well,
you got to score a goal to win a playoff game. That's all I know.
Yep.
To win a hockey game, you have to score goals. You have to put a crooked number on the board. That's all I know.
Regardless of what happens, we will be back on Thursday. Oh, hold on. I'm looking for some Craig Berube quotes. Berube's just saying that we're up 3-2 in the series, trying to keep everybody calm. But that Craig Berube's
getting a first row seat to what this team is all about, baby.
My guy Brendan Shanahan better hit up fucking Staples and start picking up some cardboard boxes, pal, because you're gonna have a lot
of job openings right now.
Oh yeah.
Take a little peek down in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Oh, I know Mitch has.
Yeah.
Mitch has.
Yeah.
There's a guy down there. There's a guy down there who's fired 2 Stanley Cup winning coaches who's only won 1 playoff round himself by the skin of his fucking teeth, and he's ready to cut a $14 million check for his guy Mitchie. Let me tell you.
Take a peek down there and look at that mess. How red is that guy's face right now?
All right. Like I said, we will be back here after Game 6 to discuss whatever ends up happening in that one. If you'd like to, if you revel in Ryan and I's misery,
if you want to go on an ultimate ride of just blowing this series together, just hop on.
Hit the like and subscribe. Hit the notification so if they do lose, you can come and just watch Ryan and I spiral like the rest of Leafs Nation. If you're listening to the audio version, please do the same.
Spread the word. Tell your friends.
We really appreciate it. We will see you guys after Game 6.